fuck yeah, let it be.
None of these are real, okay? None of these are real. Okay, there we go. We have X in here.
Dude.
Hey, what up, baby?
All right, Jizzle, start?
We haven't started yet.
We're about to start. Yeah, I'm about to put it on. Do you need a second?
I think he's good to go.
You ballin', boy. You ballin', boy.
Let's go. Get you one. Let's go. We can get you one.
Everybody is coming down on me. It makes me Hi, everyone, and welcome. We've got a special one for you, as tonight's action is part of the NBA Cup. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And they've got one player out of the lineup due to injury.
It's tough enough to win in this league when you're at full strength. Missing a cornerstone player makes it even harder.
And a look at the starters for the Knicks. And for Memphis, they've got Williams, and it's Slim in at the center, filling out the middle. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Here's Houdini. Williams, a screen on Henderson. Here's Houdini. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Memphis with a rebound. Outside, Williams. Pass to Houdini. Shot clock at 6. Puts one up from 19. That one is off. Here's McRae. And a miss there on the triple. For Memphis, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Bailey. Here's Houdini. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. Bailey, the pass to Williams. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Counted from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. They were concerned with Jaren Jackson Jr. on both ends of the floor. Coach saying defensively, Triple J covers so much space, a blocking machine. And on the other side of the ball, Jaren has serious skill for a man of his size. He's a tough game plan for us. Jaren Jackson Jr., a two-way menace. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Henderson for 3. He buries it from 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Bailey. 17 points in his last outing. Stolen by Jackson. Jackson, the screen. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Grizzlies have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Houdini, defended by Henderson. Here's Houdini. And he gets the bucket.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pure from three-point range.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Williams. He picked up 10 in his last game. 6 to shoot. And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Jackson, the screen. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, Where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Williams. He's scoreless. Clock at 6. Pass to Bailey. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Fires from 14. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Here's Bailey. Pass to Houdini. Here's Hunt. Over to the wing. They set the screen. Williams from long range. And another miss by Memphis.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
Pass to Houdini. Driving inside. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's still early in the season, Grant, but most coaches have their rotations worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
Pass to Henderson. Here's McRae. Off the mark there with a three. Memphis trailing here. Bailey, the pass to Houdini. And here is Williams. Oh, they pick off the pass. He's all alone. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Pass to Houdini. Here's Slim. Here's Bailey. He's got 5. The score now all even. Bailey's got 8 points.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Now here's Jackson. Here's the 3. Williams grabs the board. Pass to Bailey. Just 4 to shoot. With the drive, and down it goes. 2 points. He's got 10.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
McRae passes to Jackson. And here's Henderson. 3-pointer. Knocks down the long J. And the Knicks lead by 1.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Here's Houdini, defended by Henderson. And it's Houdini missing.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
Just a load to deal with inside. When Jackson Jr. goes up strong, he puts the defense in difficult situations.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And the Knicks making a change here. Brown's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Here's Campbell. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
So much of the offense ran through him. Looking at the assist total, we saw how unselfish he can be.
Pass to Slim. And there's a pick. Just 5 to shoot. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Memphis shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Now here's Brown. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Jackson outside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And great poise there from Jackson. He's getting crowded by the defender, but stays cool and takes the foul.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jackson. So he gets them both. Here's Houdini. Pass to Slim. Outside, Williams. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Free throw drops for Williams. drops them both. New York trailing. Here's Brown. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
One shot.
Free throw good. Brown. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from deep, and will have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He wants to review the game plan. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
And here's a look at the top shooters last season. No wasted chances among this group. Amin Thompson, 4th.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Pass to Williams. Here's Campbell. Still no points. Knocks down the triple. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
With the teardrop, Thompson pulls it in.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Clock to the inside. The kick out to Williams. Here's Campbell. The three-pointer off the mark.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to McRae. Jackson outside. There's the three. Williams grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now here's Thompson. They set a pick to the middle. Here's Doherty. The layup off target.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Now here's Williams. The three is up. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Outside, Brown. That three's off the mark. The Grizzlies have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Thompson passes to Doherty. Here's Campbell. Puts up a three. McRae grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
minute 22 left in the first quarter here. Takes the three. Connects from downtown. And it's a 4-point Knick lead.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Campbell. Shoots over Brown. Campbell can't hit.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Pass to Brown. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's McRae. Off target from outside. Grizzlies trail by 4. We've got 22 seconds left in the opening quarter. Campbell gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. And he drives in.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Free throws good for Brown. 7 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Bailey. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Coaches talk about ending quarters. Well, you cannot do it better than that.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. New York out in front. They lead by 2. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
The Knicks with the lead. So on the floor for the Knicks, we've got Scoot Henderson, and it's Kane in at the power forward. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Here's Bailey. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Bailey's got 14 points for the game. And for New York, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. Outside, Brown. Nice move. And the jam by Brown.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. Here's Campbell from the arc. And no good. Smith against Henderson. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. And here's what Memphis's schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers. And then on Friday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And for their matchup with Cleveland, it's one that should be a fun contest. The way the teams stack up against each other makes for good basketball.
Nance, he's checked in for New York. DiVincenzo comes in for Kane. Smith outside. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And there's the screen. Five to shoot. Pass to Campbell. This one for three. And the three-pointer goes. Give him 8 points now. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
To the paint. Here's Brown. It's deflected. Here's Campbell, defended by Brown. Puts one up. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, Doris, what do you think separates the good teams from the great teams at crunch time?
Boy, I think there's a lot of things, Brian, that separate that. Number one, can you execute on both ends when it's a clutch game? Can you absorb the pressure of a moment, understanding time and score, how to get a quality shot on every possession, how to string together multiple stops? Can you make shots under duress of great defense? There are so many things that differentiate between the good and the championship.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Knicks trail by 3. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Nance for 3. Drops in the 3. Nance has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
And Bailey gets it to go. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
It's stolen. Nance pulls down the board. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Brown passes to Nance from outside the arc. It doesn't go for him. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Bailey. From outside, off the mark.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Here's Campbell, defended by Brown. Henderson against Smith. Clock at 4. There's the screen. Pass to Campbell. Puts up a deep 3. He's off on that one.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Shoots from 14. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. He's got 5.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
Here's Winston. He's guarded by Nance. Winston, pass to Bailey. Long target from range. Bailey's got 19 points.
That's his first triple of the second period, third of the game.
Now here's Brown, guarded closely. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, good whistle there.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. And he drops the first. McRae, he's checked in for New York. Both good from the line that time. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Houdini. Pass to Thompson. Over to the left wing. Here's Campbell, defended by Brown. Campbell can't hit.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Right side Brown. The 3-ball. Drains the triple. Give him 8. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
There's a screen. Here's Campbell. True on the 14-footer. Campbell's got 12. New York has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Here's McRae, defended by Thompson. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Here's Houdini. Fires high post. Unable to get that one.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Goes up at the elbow. Memphis with a rebound.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Williams passes to Hunt. 6 on the shot clock. And again, it's Memphis missing. The Knicks have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Henderson, the pass to McRae. The 3 is up. Henderson misses. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Shoots it from the corner. Slim with the rebound. Slim's got 4 rebounds in the game. Left side Williams. Pass to Houdini. Here's Slim. He's got 5. There's the triple. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one. Here's McRae. Henderson outside. New York again can't hit. Memphis has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Outside, Williams. Pass to Bailey. Jacks up a 3, and he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Knicks trail by 3. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Brown, he's checked in for Henderson. Outside, Brown. They set the pick. They still need this. And the basket by McRae. McRae's got 8 points.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Outside, Williams. Shot clock at 5. Here's Campbell. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Campbell's got 9 points now in the quarter.
A strong start, and if anything, he's gotten better in the second quarter.
Here's McRae. And that misses. That would have put him up. Memphis has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Here's Houdini. To the wing on the left. Let's go with a 3. And another 3 for Memphis.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens. Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for New York. Henderson comes in for Brown. Memphis leading by 5. Pass to Campbell. Here's Slim, defended by Jackson. Here's Hunt. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Houdini. And it's Memphis with another.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And here's Henderson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
Here's Houdini. Pass to Campbell. And it's rejected. Here's McRae. Now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Slim. 5 points in the game. And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it. And we have to take another look at that block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 5-point game. Here's McRae. Hits a 3-pointer. McRae's got 13.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Pass to Slim. Outside, Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. The shot won't fall.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the left wing. Back to Henderson. 50 seconds left in the second period. Lets the 3 fly. McRae, no good.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside. We'll see.
Pass to Campbell. From deep. And it's New York with a rebound. McRae's got 4 rebounds now. Inside. Intercepted. And now the the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Hunt. Shoots over Jackson. They get it back. Here's Houdini. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williams passes to Campbell. And again, it's Memphis missing. He shoots it. And it's all tied up. He has 7. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
I like the way they've been running, pushing the ball, putting their defense on its heels.
Yeah, you love their tempo. When they play fast, they can put points on the board in a hurry.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look here at the Grizzlies, this is when it starts to get real. You pass the opening night energy, and you're not as well rested as you were in the offseason.
Yeah, it's time to show us what you really can do.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Here's Henderson. They've got Williams, and it's Slim in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Pass to McRae. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Here's Houdini. Outside, Williams. Here's Hunt. Pass to Houdini. Launches a 3. Fires in the triple. Houdini's got 7 points.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Hunt. About a minute played here in the second half. Clock at 6. Bailey, the pass to Slim. Goes up again. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Mind the lane. One shot.
Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Jackson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
He's made 3 or 4 free throw attempts in this game. The first free throw is good. then misses the second attempt from the line. Grizzlies lead by 5. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Houdini. Offensive rebound. Pass to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks the layup. Bailey's got 27.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Out to the wing. Here's McRae. Fires for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. McRae's got 16 points now. Here's Williams. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. From downtown, gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Williams, a screen on Henderson. And they recover it. Pass to Bailey. 4 on the clock. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. McRae. He's got 16. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. He's got 6. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Houdini. Here's Slim, defended by Jackson. Here's Bailey. Outside, Williams. 6 to shoot. Releases. And it's Memphis with another.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Memphis.
Well, look at this. I mean, points off turnovers. So aggressive, forcing the other team to make mistakes, and it's really paid off.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
First free throw is good. Good as he hits both shots. Here's Williams. 5 points in the game. The three. Nails it from 3. Williams has got 8.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
For 3. Memphis with a rebound. Bailey's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Houdini. And here is Williams. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Henderson for 3. Williams grabs the board. Memphis leading by 10. Here's Slim. Pass to Houdini. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep. Houdini's got 6 points in the quarter.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times, or he will bury you.
Here's McRae. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance. 10 points for him.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Houdini, pass to Bailey. Pass to Williams. Here's Hunt. Clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Scoot Henderson.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. Thompson, he's checked in for Williams. That one's no good. Here's Thompson. And that one drops. Thompson's got his first basket.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Now Henderson. They set the pick. Down low. Here's McRae. And that one is hammered home.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Thompson outside. Pass to Bailey. Back to Thompson. Here's Houdini. Misses the three.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
To the middle. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Pass to Bailey. Shoots from the line. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Knicks trail by 11. Here's the pick. Launches it. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Here's Houdini. Offensive board. Slam. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave no doubt.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. Pass to McRae. From behind the arc. Knocks it down from distance. 11 points in the game.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And some changes here for New York. John Collins checked in for Jackson, and it's Brown in for McRae. Outside. The three, Smith sinks the tray.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Brown with it. 9 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. 4-3, and again, New York with the triple.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Williams' shot is good.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Takes it inside. Baseline try. Memphis with a rebound. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Out left to the wing. Williams with the screen. Here's Campbell. And it's Memphis with another.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Here's Brown. Can't get it to fall. Memphis leading by 14. Pass to Thompson. To the right side. Here's Campbell. Collins with the rebound. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Winston, he's checked in for Memphis. Knicks trail by 14. Now here's Brown. He's got 12. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
New York has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Takes a 3. Smith with the rebound. Memphis leading by 12. Pass to Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got 10 points here in the second half.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it's Memphis, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. We'll be right back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Pass to Bailey. 13 feet out. Counted. Bailey's got 33. And Brown has got the ball here for the Knicks. They trail by 16. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Memphis leading by 13. Smith outside. Here's Bailey. Pulls up. Hauled in by Brown.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
To the left side wing. Inside. It's rebounded by Memphis. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Campbell. Shot clock at 5. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Pass to McRae. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Now Smith. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Thompson with it. To the inside. Here's Winston. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. And the Grizzlies lead by 13. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's McRae. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. First one at the line is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Grizzlies lead by 12. Houdini, pass to Bailey. Basket counts. Bailey's got 4 points this quarter. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. And the Knicks shooting at 45% of the game so far. And here's Brown for 3. Memphis with a rebound. Thompson's got 5 rebounds in the game. And let's get an update here on John Collins' injury. Allie, any news?
Hi guys, the head athletic trainer for New York provided some information. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound good at all. He's likely going to be out for a while. Obviously a terrible way to start the season. The good news though, plenty of time left to figure things out for them.
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update. Obviously, guys, you hate to see an injury like this.
They're just so tough. It comes with the territory of being a professional athlete. But yes, here's hoping he recovers soon.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
First one falls. New York making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's McRae. New York again can't hit.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
The three. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Grizzlies lead by 13. Thompson outside. Here's Campbell. Out to Thompson. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And the Knicks making a change here. Knicks trail by 13. Looking to get it going. And the layup is good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Bailey. And again, it's Memphis missing.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Henderson outside. Jacks up a three. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his 3rd foul so far. Grizzlies lead by 11. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Campbell. Here's Bailey. Got a hand on it. Here's Henderson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Bailey, the pass to Reed. It's New York with a rebound. Pass to Jackson. 5 on the clock. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
What confidence from Jackson there. Just taking it right at the defense and overpowering them.
So both teams changing it up here. Grizzlies lead by 8. Outside, Williams. Pass to Houdini to end the drought. Buries it from 3. Houdini's got 9 points now in the second half.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Yep, that one goes.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Bailey. Back to Thompson. Williams from long range. No good.
Yeah, he just establishes position and stands firm. That's how you earn your rebound, with strong, solid technique.
Back to Henderson. For 3. Slim with the rebound. Slim's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. So both teams making some changes here. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And several years ago, the NBA introduced the Supermax. How do you think it's worked out, Doris?
Yeah, I think every decision, Brian, that the league makes is trying to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity for a championship. This particular implementation has made it easier for small market teams to retain their stars. And think about it. Even if someone signs it and then gets traded, at least those teams get an opportunity to get big draft capital. That's huge.
Henderson, the pass to Jackson. Here's McRae. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Grizzlies lead by 9. Pass to Thompson. Here's Houdini. Here's Bailey. From the arc. That one no good. Knicks trail by 9. Here's McRae. Buck grabs a miss. Hunt's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bailey, the pass to Houdini. Thompson outside. It's stolen by Henderson. All by himself. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on him in Thompson.
The officials were right on top of that one.
first one. Memphis making a switch here. Williams is checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Grizzlies lead by 7. Pass to Bailey. Here's Houdini, defended by Henderson. Houdini, pass to Hunt. To the wing, right side. 5 to shoot. Here's Bailey. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Bailey's got 42 in the game.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
There's Jackson with the 3. Williams grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Here's Houdini, defended by Henderson. Houdini, pass to Slim. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
Big rebound there. Now the question is, can they be better on the boards down the stretch? Remains to be seen.
Memphis has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Henderson against Williams. Lets the 3 fly. He can't hit that time.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Count it. Memphis leading by 7. Here's Houdini. Pass to Hunt. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And the free throw, no good. Knicks trail by 9. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter here. Jackson with a screen on Williams. Off target from three-point range.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
And it's Houdini missing. New York, they're working against the clock now. 17-foot shot on the way. The Grizzlies pull it in. Hunt's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Bailey. On the take. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. He hits the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. Plenty of space. And it falls all over the rim and in. He's got 19. We've got 1:08 left to play in the fourth quarter. And Williams has got the ball here for Memphis. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Houdini. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's the break. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Bailey. Williams against Jackson. Outside, Williams. Pass to Houdini. Shot from the wing. That one doesn't drop. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Bailey. So Memphis wins it. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. As we leave, we present our player of the game.
stove. You done got you one.